Okay, so I want to bleach my waist length, nearly entirely virgin hair, platinum blonde with minimal damage, all at home by myself.
Oh my god, look at that hair. So beautiful. Waist length. And I heard nearly, that's the word, nearly virgin hair. It means that it's not completely virgin hair. Big difference, because there are going to be a piece, I don't know how big, that has color in it. So, two different colors. But your hair is so long, is so beautiful. Why do you destroy your hair? And don't say you want platinum blonde, please.
I used to bleach and dye my hair a ton of colors myself, and I got into platinum blonde successfully until one incident back in 2016 when I had overlapped the bleach too many times from touching back up my roots, and I had melted all of my hair off, like in those fail videos where it goes gummy and it just melts apart. That happened to my hair, and I had to end up buzzing most of my hair off. And I honestly didn't mind having short hair. I think we should all have short hair at some point. But that being said, I've been growing it out ever since. So this is 5 years of hair growth.
So you have already destroyed your hair in the past. And you are going to do it again. Powder, 30 volumes. Oh, I see coconut oil, please.
I might have to do this. I'm realizing this is going to take a long fucking time. And I might have to literally do this section by section. So I have these wrapped up. It's really hot inside of the foils while they're processing. It is lifting quite a bit. I don't know if you can see that. I also just went in now at the roots on this side.
But of course this is lifting. This will also be lifting very quickly. But the part that was not virgin will be orange. And watch out with foiling them, because the heat is not only making the bleach work faster, but it's also killing your hair faster.
I have both sides with the roots processing. Okay, and then I might apply some heat as well, just to help it lift the teensy bit more. I'm not sure if that's the best idea or not, but ayo, it's what we're gonna do.
Ah. No.
Okay, so I finished washing out my hair. Sorry.
The roots are white. The lengths are white.
So
But
it's pretty lifted. It's actually, I tried really hard not to make it, it's not like hot roots, but it just got way lighter here. I think because I was applying a lot of heat with the hair dryer and it just lifted a lot more there.
No. You said in the beginning, nearly virgin hair. So there was some color, so it's normal that the color pieces are not that blonde.
I have She's the Man queued up now, so I'll be watching that. Ugh, okay. A lot of fumes in my eyes, but when I'm saturating my hair, like this is how saturated I'm getting my hair so that no piece goes unturned. Okay, I'm gonna foil this up so that is not literally right next to my eye. Okay, so it's like 11:30 p.m. I decided I'm going to stop for tonight and then do the demi-permanent dye tomorrow, but this is how it's looking so far with all that mess in the background.
Okay, now you see that the ends, the last 10-15 centimeters is way more orange. Now she's going to wait and then put a demi-permanent color. I rather use a toner. Demi-permanent is with 20 volumes and that is damaging your hair. But it was only bleached once, so it should be fine. But what are you going to do? Are you just going to put a blonde, a medium blonde, and then wait a few months and then take it to the next step? Or what?
But it lifted really well. Like more than I expected it to lift. And then we're going to an ash blonde after this. It definitely, I don't know if it got necessarily a hot root, but it definitely looks like it's lighter at the top than it is down here. I'm not super sure why. I think I might have just applied more heat up here. I'm not really sure. Okay, so it is the next day, and this is how the hair is looking. We are now going in with the 7A ash blonde color.
This will be dark. A 7 is not that dark, but it's not that blonde. And ash colors make your hair darker. Yes, it's good for yellow tones, for orange tones, but it will make your hair look darker. If that is the thing that you want, no problem. But don't expect that this ash blonde will make your hair lighter and more ashier. I hope she will not be surprised by the darkness of this color.
This is how it mostly turned out. So pretty neutral. It makes it look a lot darker than it lifted to.
Like I said, it's darker. It's darker. What are you going to do now? You're not going to bleach it right away. I hope you let it rest for a few months. Because for me, I like you with a little more darker. That bleached hair, meh. Darker hair is good for you. So I don't say you have to go to black, but that darker ash blonde is more prettier than the bleached hair. So I hope you're not going to bleach it until white. Well, the title says destroyed. It's not destroyed yet. What did you do?
I'm not super worried about that because it's just a demi-permanent color. So I'm gonna let my hair sit at this color for like 2 weeks. Right now, I am going to do a protein treatment using my Apogee 2-step protein treatment. I've done it plenty of times before. This is always like a godsend to me. It's been about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And I've just been letting it rest, you know, giving it moisture treatments and stuff like that.
But in 2 weeks, your hair is not restored. Not. You need to have a longer pause. 2 weeks, not enough.
And I'm ready now to finally just get the rest over with. Let's get into part 2 and start getting this actual final result on my head. So I'm just gonna go in on this side, trying not to touch at the root and try and do a bit of a shadow root, and then I'm gonna go in afterwards and apply a shadow root, but this is just to give it its general shape.
But it's a good thing that you don't color the roots, otherwise you're hurting your scalp. But that's a good thing. But I hope she's not going to say platinum blonde like the Targaryens. Please.
So I'm slightly nervous. This side lightened a lot more. I think it's because I applied heat for a little bit and then let it sit. I think it's a lot more damaged. I'm just a little nervous about how it's gonna turn out. I mean, first of all, it's not, now it's like not completely even because one side's way lighter than the other. But also, like, I need to really, really take care of this one side because, like, she's not doing so great right now. I'm gonna take a few deep breaths.
Show us.
I don't know how it got so bad from just, like, 2 rounds of bleach.
Show us.
I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out, and it's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay.
I hope so.
Oh my god.
Are you going to show us?
Oh my god. Like, please tell me I didn't just ruin my hair. Okay, so there's this side.
Oh.
And then this side, which lightened way more.
Oh.
And is, like, kind of gummy.
Oh.
Like, you can see at the ends here, like, the ends are not okay.
It's cotton. It's cotton hair. This is done. This is done. Oh my god. Of course, in a wet condition, your hair is always more fragile. But it's not just the heat that you applied on one side. I think you applied the one side earlier and this side processed longer than this side. Longer processing time and maybe the heat. Okay, it's not quite Cruella color yet, but it's going in that direction. But what are you going to do? You have to cut it now. When it's cut, it's done. Such a waste of hair. So beautiful.
Like, that's not okay. And like, I can feel bits of it coming off. I don't know what was such the drastic difference between sides. If it was just that little amount of heat that I applied.
Maybe you applied it here first and it's like 15 minutes or 20 minutes or even like 30 minutes longer than the other side.
Yeah, okay, this is scary. This is scary. Oh my god, no, 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 no.
Oh.
Okay.
Look at her face, she's in shock. She is in shock.
Okay, I'm just gonna like wash and condition my hair and then let it dry.
You experienced this before, so you know what you're going to do. Not a buzz cut, but...
I'm like in shock right now. I'm terrified. I guess it's a bleach fail. Yay! Wow! You get to see the train wreck. I think I'm just gonna have to cut a lot of my hair. Which I've grown like for 5 years. But I really don't think it's salvageable.
But what did you expect with the bleach so long? Now you're regretting it. You should left it alone, or after the first bleach, just the ash blonde, leave it for a few months and then maybe take it to the next step. But don't go to white, don't go to silver blonde. You're more beautiful with the darker colors. I'm so sorry.
But I'm gonna take a good amount of the length off right now because it's just so dead and I don't want to deal with all of this on my pillow tonight. Let's get it like here maybe.
Are you not going to take any sections? Oh, whoa, 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 this is one big piece.
Sucks that I can't donate this. If I knew this was all for naught, I would have donated this. But
they don't want that.
Now this is all just garbage hair. You know? Yeah.
Bad scissors, by the way. Now I understand the title. My God. I don't think it's fixed. Oh.
Okay, so I blow dried it. And this is the side that's okay. I can actually like run my fingers through it without fearing for my life.
It's not perfect. I see the tangling, but it's less damaged than the other side, that's true.
And yeah, it's like okay, it's still pretty damaged, but it's fine, you know, it's whatever. This side is, I mean, after the protein mask, it still feels pretty gnarly, but it's attached to my head, which is all that I could really ask for. Like, I can definitely feel it feels pretty gnarly up.
Short pieces.
This area here, which I think you can see kind of some breakage.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see some breakage. Yay. Yeah. That's probably why it feels pretty gnarly up in there. At least it's kind of hidden. And yeah, then it's kind of hidden on top. I'm gonna be going to Sally's to get the demi-permanent to do the root blend. I know it's dealing with like 10 volume developer, but it's just depositing color, not going into the cuticle, and it's just at the root, so I think it should be okay. I mean, I don't mind the light color hair. I'm still excited for the light color hair. I'm trying to feel good. I'm trying to feel good about it, but deep down, I kind of feel like a bag of shit. Not gonna lie.
I'm not a big fan of the blonde. Not a big fan.
This is how the hair is looking after doing the root smudge and just like quickly toning it with a little bit of conditioner.
That are not shadow roots. What color did you use?
Feeling a little bit better about it. Like I definitely need to like properly tone it with the shampoos and conditioners and stuff. But yeah, this will allow my roots to come in a bit more naturally. Yeah, I think I helped save it. My hair still feels pretty dead. I mean, you can see it there.
It's not just feeling pretty dead, you can see it, it's pretty dead.
Okay, so this is my hair. It's been a while, as you can tell. My roots have grown out because I filmed the last part in August and it's now end of January. My roots I tried to blend a bit with demi-permanent hair dye to make them just flow a bit nicer into each other.
But there's also pink, rosé gold pink in your hair.
The demi-permanent has faded a little bit now, but it's still doing a little bit of work. You know, it's not super harsh, which is nice. Yeah, it just kind of flows nicely, which I like. It's always a struggle having super dark roots and then having really light hair, trying to make things flow nicely.
But that's not just the case. I think you get bored of your color really quickly because there was no pink and you put it pink on your hair. You want it to change again on damaged hair. You cannot leave it alone. You cannot leave it to rest. That's a big problem if you want to change color frequently.
And naturally, because I don't want to deal with root touch-up right now. But yeah, this is the hair. This is the side that is super damaged. It's still attached to my head, as you can see. I apply heat on it once a week and it holds up. I still do protein treatments occasionally. I mostly just use a lot of conditioner on it. And yeah, it's holding up. It's all I could really ask for it to do. And it doesn't bother me too much. It looks like hair. So yeah. Yeah, I pretty much have been pink the entire time. I was blonde for maybe like 2 weeks, and then I went straight to the pink, this nice kind of corally, pink pastel color.
2 weeks after destroying your hair, you waited just 2 weeks to apply again another color. I'm really surprised that you waited like 5 years to let your hair grow and not touching it. And now I'm starting to doubt it because you said nearly virgin, so I guess you put it now and then some demi-permanent color on your hair. And that's why the lengths were not as wide. But oh my god, the damage that you did. Press one of these videos to see more hair fails and hair tips. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, press that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on TikTok. All I'm going to say today is CIAOKES.